like you was all seeing now I'm wearing an Ajax jersey because that's life and it is what it is. Sam, just say what you want to say.
Me?
Yes, you. No, I'm talking to myself.
I remember this guy said to me, when the last time we did the podcast, what did he say? Spurs will beat Chelsea. Did he beat Chelsea?
Wait.
It's a yes or no answer.
You're asking me a question.
It's a yes or no answer.
You say, did we beat Chelsea?
Okay.
I said if it's a polar answer you want.
Okay.
Did we beat Chelsea? That's your first question.
Okay.
So you have to let me explain myself first before you start saying.
Okay, no Allah.
Okay. Did we beat Chelsea? No, we didn't.
Thank you.
But wait. Let me catch you there.
Okay.
Do you think you would have bet us if it was 11 versus 11?
That's not what happened.
You asked me a question.
That's not what happened.
Answered. I said, do you think? I'm talking
I don't think
the scenario.
No, okay, I don't think we'd have bet you, but we'd have drew.
We'd
have drew.
Drew who?
Did you see the stats before the red card?
You know Romero shouldn't have even got sent off.
Are you drunk?
No, let me explain to you why Romero shouldn't.
Are you drunk? Do you hear what you just said?
Am I drunk? Maybe you should use your eyes. Use your eyes to watch the ball and let me explain what I'm going to say.
Explain.
So I'm not even going to argue with him because what I'm going to say. Let me ask you a question here. Now, in the build-up play, there was 3 things that happened.
Mm-hmm.
There was the offside, and then there was Sterling's dive, and then there was the Romero tackle, which was a red. I'm not denying. But my argument is, if Sterling dived looking for a penalty, shouldn't that have been a free kick? Because that was what the second phase was that they checked. And if Sterling dived on purpose looking for a free and went like this, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't diving an offense?
It is.
So technically speaking, Romero shouldn't have got sent off. I will not complain about VAR because VAR has helped me in the past. But again,
yes.
I'm not even saying, excluding the Chelsea game, which we'll go back to, VAR is against Tottenham now lately, all because of that Liverpool thing. It's been crazy. You know, I found out at Tottenham are the only team in the Premier League that haven't got a penalty.
Really?
Yeah. It's not crazy. And there's been like 6 penalty shots Tottenham should have got this season, and they all said no.
Which matches though?
Luton match. There was a couple of matches. I don't know. There's Luton and Sheffield, which I know they're 2 shit.
Yeah, you should be beating them though.
You should be beating them. But there was a couple of other games as well. Like there was penalty shouts. There was, oh my god, there was a big one there. I don't know who we're playing. Was it who were we playing? Wolves. I'm pretty sure there was a penalty shot against Wolves.
Against Wolves, isn't it?
Yeah.
That Wolves match was a bit. That Wolves match was a bit.
Well, first I'll deal with the Chelsea match.
Okay.
You bet us
4.
Well, you bet us 4-1, which again I'll check on the chest. But are you even happy to beat us 4-1?
Yeah, when is it?
Wait, were you happy with that performance?
Yes.
Because you know what's so funny? Look, everybody's even looking at you. Do you know what's so funny about all these Chelsea fans that keep screaming they beat Tottenham 4-1? That they're slagging Andrew. Yep. They're all calling Andrew. They're calling Postecoglou Andrew Posto no clue. You know what's so funny about this, right?
What's funny?
For 90 minutes, our ex-manager didn't have an idea how to beat a 9-man Tottenham. Was it not only because Son didn't score that goal that Chelsea went to score 2-1? You nearly got beaten by a 9-man Tottenham, and you are happy to come and scream to me.
Sure, even you're lucky Dyer's one as well.
You're lucky Dyer's golden goal, and then Ben to come.
Really lucky if it was offside though.
No, he was offside by like a pixel.
But he was still offside though, wasn't he?
How many?
Was he not offside?
How many?
We're not having this conversation. No, you know what? You want to go to this match? Let's go to this match.
Your player scored the worst hat trick in football history.
Did he not still score a hat trick? Yes or no? Did he not still score a hat trick? Yes or no?
It took him.
Oh my! Let's answer the question first. Did he not score a hat trick? Okay, he scored a hat trick against the top 6 team. Thank you very much. What's wrong with that?
Wait.
People are saying it's the worst hat trick. Fuck off, man.
You know what's funny here? If Spurs had bet Chelsea with 9 men, I wouldn't hear the end of it. Oh, you couldn't do this. You couldn't do that. Oh, you could only beat us 4-1. You would keep slagging me. Bro, we had 9 men on the pitch. We lost our best defender. We lost another defender to another best defender injury. And then we lost James Maddison to an injury. You tell me. Imagine these men.
By depth.
Imagine.
By depth.
Oh, maybe God punish Chelsea. You hear me? May God punish Chelsea.
Man, you have Lo Celso on the bench. You have the entire. Okay, you have Ben Davis.
Wait.
What's my business? Because your team is not disciplined. What's my own?
God punish
What
Chelsea.
is my own? God punish you back in Jesus' name.
No,
God punish you back in Jesus' name. Go back to sender. Back to sender. Receive it.
Let me tell you why this man just said was mad. You said buy debt.
Yes.
You took you 1 billion to buy debt and you still can't even be in the top 4. Are you not ashamed?
The season is closed at November. I get it now. The season has finished.
When did you start spending? Was it not like 2 years ago? And you still can't even finish.
What do you mean 2 years ago? It was the last season. Get it right first before you use your information correctly.
Bought last season.
Use your information correctly.
Chelsea bought last season. 2022.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Wait. Because I know that's not right.
We got ball last year.
Chelsea.
Because that's when, remember when Thomas Tuchel was there this time last year. Thomas Tuchel was just sacked.
31st of May 2022.
Yeah.
Chelsea take over complete 31st of May 2022. And you still pay 1 billion and you still can't finish in top 10. You had to buy Graham Potter. You had to pay 40 million to leave. Who else did you go and get?
Is it a new season?
You got
Lampard. You had Lampard. You fired him. Brought him back.
Wait, did say? I'm sorry. Just hold that for a second. Thought that was striking. You are talking to me after United lost 4-3 to Copenhagen. You know we still haven't talked about that. Are you talking? Please, this is between two big boys here, not between you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You know what this idiot said?
Look at the league. Open the league.
You want to open the league, man? I forgot that the league finishes in November. I actually forgot. Yeah, you're right. Check the league, man.
Open the league.
What do you want me to check?
Where is Chelsea in the league?
10th or 11th.
They are 10th with 16 points.
Where is United in the league?
United are 6th with 21 points.
Okay, now the current dialogue is that United were playing horrible football, were shit, especially amongst our injuries and everything. And the current dialogue with Chelsea, hold on, I haven't landed. The current dialogue with Chelsea that they are playing exciting. Finish
that sentence. I beg for life.
Would you let me land?
Finish that
You're
sentence.
disrupting my plane.
Okay, so go on.
That with our young and exciting youth of football that are playing very Jojon football and everything of that nature, mind you, in that match where they also struggled, they eventually got it, but they still struggled to even get a goal as well in that Tottenham match as well with that 9 men, mind you. But still, with all of that, my team is the one he wants to start chatting with. Their team has 1 game a week. They have 1 game a week.
You know,
they have 1one game a week and they are struggling. And it's my team.
No, you know why? No, because you people are pissing me off so much.
Only one game.
You know what? You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Let me finish that. Okay, wait, you're 6th, Abby. The same way you asked me, are you happy with that hat trick from Jackson? Yeah. Are you happy with the wins you've got? 1-0 against Luton Town. He lost 4-3 to Copenhagen.
Let me go.
He just spent Copenhagen at home. Can I finish my sentence? Thank you. The same way you asked me about Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Ask him about United. Ask him. Okay.
And Demi, I'll flip it because I want to point out something.
Okay,
I want to point out something. When you asked him that question, how did he reply? How did he reply you?
When I asked him about,
is he happy about that thing? What did he say?
Basically said in words he doesn't care. You said it.
So if you are trying to throw that same question at me, when your own reply is that I don't care, why the fuck should I care?
You know why I said
and you want to know the thing that's even better as well. When your team is not, it doesn't have to play strictly 1 game a week, and we are playing multiple games. It even means more so that the results matters the most. Fuck style. It means results matters so with your team as a 1 week team, a 1 game a week team, you're trying to chat to my team when we have the pressure of the one on our head.
Okay. You know why I said that? Are you happy with that? I remember when they first signed Graham Potter, we drew our first game. We won by a snippet. We kept winning by a snippet, right? And people were like, "Oh, Chelsea are playing rubbish." When your time comes, you record this soon. We will be still on this edge to watch it, and I just can't wait. I promise you, Ten Hag will get sacked this season. Trust me. You know what? You are going to get knocked out of the Champions League. Okay. You lost to Galatasaray at home. Okay. You lost to Copenhagen. You know what? Copenhagen.
If this man go to Copenhagen will beat them out of the park.
Listen,
a tiny bit, please.
You are telling me that Copenhagen. You know, remember on the podcast, right? He said, "Where is this confidence coming from?" I said that we will do better than because I remember what the last reminded me.
He said they will do better than.
He said we do better than United against City,
Demi.
and we could win. That's what I said, right? What was the score in that match?
He did actually say that.
Was it not
That
4-4?
You know
It's
what's
too
so
true.
funny. You know what's so funny though? I'm actually gonna slag City. Chelsea took we burnt Chelsea. We peppered Chelsea to score those 4 goals. They scored 4 goals against City like they had no defense. That irritated me. You know why? It irritated me, but it made me smile. It proved to me how shit they are and how shit City are. Because
Actually, we are.
Demi, you shouldn't say that because if City still go out to win when you consider them shit, what does that say about the rest of us?
I don't know.
The City, we can't.
No, you see, like,
City win again. We can't let
because-
City get.
Who will win
Because
then?
you know what's crazy, yeah? Well, I said we were both shit because how hard it was for them to score 4 goals, but at the same time, we somehow only conceded 4 goals with 9 players playing a high line.
Again, there's some funny things I've seen.
You could even
in that
say you
match,
considered 3 because we only scored 3 when you had 9,
Yeah,
and when you had 10 is when we scored the
but
pen.
no. The deep how they're calling Postecoglou. Postecoglou somehow only conceded 3 goals with 9 men, as my fellow brother Chelsea supporter said here. Because at least he said something sensible. So when I hear all these people screaming, "Oh, you know, Tottenham my shit," you bet Tottenham with 9 men because if there was even 10 men on that pitch, you wouldn't beating us.
I think, right, if I'm being honest, I think what's his name?
Postecoglou.
Ange was naive against us. Chelsea's what? If you look at Chelsea's matches, the only matches that we struggle against is against the low block. If you put 9 players in the box, no, even if you put 8 players in the box and just tell someone to stay up there, you could have bet us.
But it nearly worked.
I actually disagree.
But you know,
Yeah, but Nelly
I
didn't win the
disagree.
race.
They nearly won. They
Nelly-
nearly won with that traction.
Do you know-
because
do you know
Yeah,
what?
Nelly didn't win the race
Do you know?
though.
What?
Nelly didn't win the race.
But what we're trying to describe here is tactically. What we're trying to describe is 2 different extremes.
Yeah, but if Chelsea, right, if you put them players inside the box, right, Chelsea, if you see the way Chelsea play against low block,
Yeah, but
they'll
I'm trying
pass
to
it
say-
the right back
Okay,
and then
whoa,
they'll
whoa.
cross it in.
What we're discussing is 2 extremes, no?
Yeah, no, right. Because even look when Liverpool tried it, right? As good as Liverpool done it, the reason why I was happy and not happy they didn't play low. Happy because if you look at Liverpool's scenario, one stupid mistake which Matip did not make can cause a big problem like that. If you play low block with Eric Dyer there, man, come on. You think I want to race? I'd rather Eric Dyer being in a running race and then he get another red card and make us have 8 men on the pitch than having a situation where we have to keep. Because you know what's going to happen. It's going to be ball in the box after time after
And
time.
one of them eventually.
And one of them
will win,
eventually
yeah.
something stupid will happen.
Man, that I don't think because the low block inherently is in a way is a negative mentality wise is a negative style of play. You're there to endure,
far.
and at the end of the day, yeah, defending being what defending is. It's only so much until it breaks. It's rare that you see like a team will defend for the whole 90 and succeed. The only team I've ever seen that is Atletico, and even then as well.
Don't disrespect us, man. Jose Mourinho. Do you know how many goals he could?
I'm talking about now this recent season.
Yeah, but like low block, it's
it's hard
terrible.
to do.
It's terrible to watch. Like, let's be realistic. Low block is terrible to
I
watch.
dealt with it for 2 seasons. You keep forgetting.
That's right.
I dealt
We
with it as well.
dealt with it with the 2 same managers.
Yeah,
But your
yeah.
own had success, my own didn't.
Mourinho won the league with us as well.
Yeah.
We conceded. What was it like? Was it 13 goals or something?
Oh, Mourinho was sick. Mourinho was actually disgusting.
But he had
prime
players. though.
prime Mourinho.
Man,
That was disgusting.
you don't have the profiles to. That's why, to be honest, here, despite how people say it's naive or because again for me, I just see it as the opposite extreme of what a low block even is. I'm like, you know what? I hear it. Some might say it's naive. I think I understand the perspective he was looking at, and it nearly worked. It was a gamble.
But because
At
at
the
the
end
end
of
of
the
the
day,
day,
it was a gamble.
I get what he's trying to do here.
Yeah.
You have to realize Postecoglou is coming to a club that has been a mess. The guy
Terrible.
has changed everything around. But obviously, people can argue saying, "Oh, he should have done this, should have done that." No, the guy has to make these players realize. It's like Pep Loki sometimes does it as well. You're gonna pay for your own fuck ups. Like if you have no discipline on the pitch, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna stick to the principles. This is what we do, regardless if there's 10, 11, 9, 8 players. That's what he said. Regardless of how many players on the pitch, we're gonna play the football we play. They have to do it, and it nearly works. And that's why I said the win Chelsea got against Tottenham, as a win is a win. 3 points is 3 points, but it's if I was Pochettino, I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Because
Son is
you have to
scored,
kind of look at it
Kane
realistically.
scored.
Your team on paper is the most expensive team in the Premier League, and you could only beat a 9-man Tottenham 4-1.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. Do you know how that is?
You know what? I don't even feel bad because you support Spurs. Well, I don't even feel bad. I promise you. You know what the thing is? Okay, we might be most expensive, but we're still like that. You spend it just as much money as well.
And you keep talking the way you're talking, because you can talk all this talk. You know you might be getting relegated.
Bro, that thing is not even.
What do you mean?
It doesn't even make sense though.
It does make sense. There's rules and regulations in football you have to
It was
follow.
under different owners. And we reported it to the league.
It doesn't matter. It's still Chelsea Football Club.
Okay, we reported it to the league though.
And so, same thing with Everton. And they got 10 points.
Everton literally
and Everton's won. You know Everton's won. You know Everton's won.
Who is Everton to us, man? Let's be realistic.
Before before Abramovich came in here, Everton were the bigger club.
Okay, thank you. As I was saying, Faz really interrupted. But like,
it's because I don't conk this boy.
Because what's the charges is for paying an agent or paying like
you basically paid Antonio Conte's agent like 10 million without declaring it.
Without declaring it.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that's not so. Apparently
it's not just him. It's not just him. I remember I saw it. It was Hazard's actually agent as well. William's agent.
Wasn't Hazard was supposed to go to? Was it Arsenal?
No, William was supposed to go to United.
No, William was meant to go to Tottenham.
Yeah.
And they got the jet and everything.
Yeah.
William,
he did the medical
bastard. You heard me?
Yes.
Tottenham already paid for him. He did
the medical. You
know they actually showed his car what happened.
Yeah.
Apparently he got a chop from Chelsea roundabout. You know, Tottenham called. All they said was,
but you know Chelsea have done some scandalous things.
And you're here laughing, thinking that you won't get. The City, like Chelsea's own is bad, but City's own is a different story.
City, you know, I saw John Obi because
that's what I'm about to say. Your owner that's kind.
Our owner, he kidnapped John Obi Mikel and he said, "You're coming to Chelsea whether you like it or not."
This one, man, it's funny to me because this one where you guys yourself you've understood it. Your owner is a crook. The guy that went to go and say that first. John Obi Mikel's father was. You seen the interview where he said that his father was kidnapped, but he told him, "Listen. Do you want me to go and solve it?
Can you imagine?
Do you know the boys someone has to have to? You know, he said army. That's special.
That's special.
No, but he didn't even say I might be able to get them. He said I will get them.
Oh, stop! Who kicked the table?
Sorry, me. It's my bad.
How's? Oh, sorry, give me a sec. Is it okay?
Is he alive?
Sorry, I stretched a little bit.
It's not too bad. It's just that I need to move just a tiny bit because Sam. Oh Jesus, because Sam keeps coming out. There we go.
What was it? It was Spetsnav that we would have had. Spetsnav. You don't know Spetsnav?
What's Spetsnav?
You don't know It's the special forces in the military in Russia.
If Roman Abramovich sent, did he send it after actually?
Well, John Obi Mikel's father came. But speaking of John Obi Mikel, did you see him on that podcast with Rio?
Yeah.
And apparently he was meant to go to United.
Yeah, he was supposed to. Yeah.
And then,
Ferguson was pissed and then he left.
Ferguson was like, "What is it? Is it more money? Is it more? I can give you more money."
Yeah.
Guy said, "Nah, I just want to pay for Chelsea."
But
which I understand.
With that money that they collected from Mikel, we need to go and sign Michael Carrick. So I actually don't take that as a deal. I was
asking Sam earlier, right? As like, but we just before we came, like top 3, you see with your eyes in every position. So let's say CDM, centre back, right back.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
Then let's say 10 right wing, left wing striker, and then I said this might be stupid because I've only watched highlights of him, right? I said Suarez
over
R9 because I've seen.
Did we ever see R9 play football?
That's what I mean.
Have you never watched his clips? There's even some video. There's actually some.
That's the big question, though.
Wait, there's also some.
What did R9 play?
Striker.
You're gonna all hate me for this, but I still think Harry Kane is the best striker I've ever seen play football.
What?
Yeah.
Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Over Suarez.
Timmy Bamu.
You have Romad.
Oh,
Debbie, he has you in a chokehold.
Yeah, he knows. He's the best. Boys,
Suarez is the best.
Things, yeah. You know what I hate about people and what they're doing now, yeah? The only reason why people say Harry Kane isn't world class is because he played for Tottenham.
No.
Yes, it's the truth because now Harry Kane.
Not because he played for Tottenham.
Harry Kane. It is true.
Harry Kane is world class.
If R9 was doing what he was doing, wherever he was at Tottenham, you wouldn't say it was world class.
There are players that have stayed with one club that we have acknowledged. The first player that even gets married, Totti. He stayed at Roma from start to finish. He was world class.
It's still not. Harry Kane is one of the best strikers I've ever seen play football. He has everything.
Yeah, but
You're picking him over R9.
I'm picking Harry Kane over everybody.
From what you have seen with your eyes,
Harry Kane.
with your glasses as well, you are telling me Harry Kane.
Where are my glasses? I'll even wear them for you. I can't see them now. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane is
I
the
don't
best
even
striker
care.
you've seen.
Tell me.
Bro,
With your eyes.
tell me. Okay, no, I want because yeah. My
If I stand there with them, you won't like it.
My friend George Judy always says one thing.
Eh.
He says, when you want to tell if someone wants to tell the truth, they won't need a good story. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to answer this. Name me a striker like Harry Kane that you've ever seen play football. A striker.
Suarez.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not disagreeing. Suarez.
Like Harry Kane.
I hate. Trust me, I hate Suarez. On
Like,
my,
Luis
I
Suarez.
hate.
Are you talking about different Suarez? Okay,
No, I hate Luis.
Suarez.
God,
Oh, not
ask Ayo how much I hate Luis Suarez, but Suarez.
Luis Suarez.
Ask Ayo how much I hate
is a
him.
better
Luis
striker
Suarez.
than Harry
You
Kane.
are very crazy.
Yeah, mother.
You are-
Listen, you're crazy.
You are
Your
mad.
team.
If there was a look, there's something I said in a podcast which I don't want. If there was a word madder than mad, you are madder than you are telling me Luis Suarez
Yes.
Yes.
is better than Harry Kane.
Yes.
You are all crazy.
What has he done for you? Did you win anything with him there?
Did Liverpool win anything with him there?
Okay, but he went to Barcelona, didn't he?
So Barcelona, who was there with him?
Neymar,
And
Messi.
what did you call him last time?
What did I call him?
What did they call him last time? What were you calling Messi the last time? The greatest of all time.
Yes.
Brother, let me tell you the truth. If you play in a football team with Messi, regardless of who you are, he'll make you look good. He went to America. He made Inter Miami look like some of those players are good. So please tell me.
I won't lie. That Taylor fella he can ball small. He can
And then
ball
when you
small.
have Messi beside you, what do you think is going to happen?
You play good.
There you go.
Yeah, but still,
it's the
Suarez,
Messi
do you
effect.
see Suarez stats too?
I
But
don't
no,
care
tell me-
about Suarez. I just tell you, I have not seen a player that does what Harry Kane does in that Premier League.
Hey.
Now, there's only one other person. I retract what I said. There's only one other person.
Rooney.
Wayne Rooney. That's it.
Yeah.
Other
Okay.
than Rooney, there's
I
no
tell
one.
you. Yeah, okay.
Other than Wayne Rooney.
I
Other
think
than Wayne
Wayne-
Rooney, nobody else.
I
No,
think
don't-
in the Premier League, when
the
you look
Premier
at history,
Bro,
Wayne Rooney's
history.
on the top, right?
Who name me a striker you've ever seen? I don't want to hear all these people. Yes, there's certain people like you're on Reed,
In the Premier in general.
Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie, other people. But to do what Harry Kane was doing, and I mean passing, you know what? It was the passing that I think that took him for another level. This guy was assistant like no other man tomorrow. Let me catch him here. Yeah? Who held the Premier League record for the best goal scoring duo? Do you remember who it was?
It was Son and Kane.
It wasn't Son and Kane. Before Son and Kane. You are a fake Chelsea supporter.
No, it was Lampard and Drogba.
Okay.
Yeah, Lampard and
A
Drogba.
midfielder, Sam, and a striker, which isn't that sensible.
Sensible, yeah.
Why is a striker having beaten that record now? Does that make sense?
Wait, but then again, tell me as well. You're not adjusting for how the style of football is different. The football now, no,
So you think the
wait.
football now is easier or harder? That's
Let me
what I
not.
was asking.
What?
Do you think before I answer? I know. Do you think it's harder or easier?
I think right now it's harder to play because everything is micromanaged. But
That makes more sense.
What I'm
It's
trying,
harder than
what
now.
I'm trying to say is that football right now isn't just formation. Like for example, the formation you see as in like say 4-3-3, like the starting lineup. When you watch an in game, it doesn't devolve into that. It's different. And at the same time, football isn't positions now. It's mostly roles. Harry Kane's role is more in line with that will facilitate.
False line kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
to
I
pass,
don't
to
think they
string
ever
passes
wanted
like
Harry
that.
Kane's role to be like that. I think it's just magically
developed.
one day this guy just started.
But you cannot.
assisting left, right,
But
center.
Remember, I think you were saying
he had
that.
he had more system than Kevin De Bruyne.
which season?
Was it not the season? Maybe it was season. There was the season that Harry Kane had more. It was even the season they doing the duo thing. Do you
Wait,
remember
him
there
and
was the time
Son.
that Harry Kane won like Golden Boot and something else, and Spurs still couldn't win the Premier League.
You need to really investigate your club because with that type of caliber of talent, that's really, really bad.
Sam, why do you think everybody? Someone said Tottenham is like some team in America. Oh my god, I don't even know the name of that team. There's like here in America that everybody knows can be really good, but they're just not. They just never perform.
Basketball or football?
Basketball maybe.
Right now, basketball.
Yeah, no, they said it's been for a while. Like it's basketball or I don't know what team.
It's definitely LeBron and AD or something.
No. This team is called like Thunder. I think it's Thunder something.
Or Raptors.
I
No.
don't know.
Oklahoma is it?
I'll find the name for you after.
Cannot be Oklahoma.
I'll find the name for you after.
That's what Thunder is, though.
Yeah, but it cannot be Oklahoma.
Well, you have 2 world-class people, but you can't win.
On Oklahoma.
It's true. Yeah, banda.
You can't be Oklahoma.
You have 2 world-class players, but you can't win anything.
Philly? Maybe we're Embiid.
James Harden left Philly, man.
But we're Embiid.
Embiid is the only star.
I don't know.
I actually don't remember.
Well, I'm pretty sure there was a season that is it that he had more assists than Kevin De Bruyne or something? Maybe KDB was injured now, because I know that guy's been injured.
He's been injured a lot recently.
A lot injured, but and you know, man, that's actually kind of scaring me small. That he still don't have KDB underperforming the way they are.
You know, I said to Sam, if KDB was playing against Chelsea, we would have lost.
Wow, yeah. There was a passage of play where they were supposed to play Haaland in on that true ball, and the space was there. KDB, that ball was slid in there.
Anyway.
I swear.
I hope people do realize. I think it's gonna be back soon.
It's just hamstring injuries are hard to recover from.
And hamstring injuries are so like hamstring. Like look at Van der Veen, right? They thought his hamstring injury was bad, but apparently it's not even.
I think it's a grade 2.
Yeah, so he might be
Like
back
2-3 weeks.
Back in like what?
I
December.
can't wait till we play.
You just need to be careful with when he nurses it back, because it can affect your speed if you're not
But
careful.
Postecoglou has been teaming like the man. He nurtures injuries well. You know, one player that's supposed to get out of that club, and you know, this guy had so much talent, but he's just been pissing me off.
It's also.
Like Ryan Sessegnon.
What, the left back?
Yeah, this guy's been injured for God knows how long.
It's not easy being that
Well, he
speed.
disappeared.
He just disappeared. And remember, he was
As a youth.
He's a brother, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor, no, that's
Nathan.
Nathan. I think maybe it's Nathan. One player as well.
No, that's Nathan and Trevor.
What do you think the problem is with all these big players that have young big players that have big names but never shine? One big one I think we're all aware of is Dead Spence.
I think why a lot of like the youths, why a lot of the youths never
disappeared
because like
they play too many games. As a youth, you play like right now. Yeah, already right. I think they're trying to play like it's going to be 65 to 70 games already. Like now, as a football player, on average, you play. As a youth, you play so many of that because you're trying to develop as well to become as complete of a football player as possible. You're playing too many games as a youth.
Okay, Dead Spence has been playing first team football since you were about 18, 19.
That's heavy. But even let's not even say professional. Even when you go down to non-league or you go down to amateur and like you're going towards a higher end, they even try their best to manage the way that like people who are 17, 18 like try to go into the first team, because the intensity of playing with men, and even sometimes when you're not even playing pre-football most of the time as well, it's not easy on the body.
Well, like that. Okay, let's.
Sure, Bellingham is a perfect. Have you not seen the guy's knee? He's just because of the amount of games he was playing at.
Joby or
Jude. He's wearing that.
You see the Pedri as well.
Man, Pedri look like
first season at Barcelona. Like,
I hope they don't do. Man, I hope they don't do with Yamal, the guy, the 16-year-old kid for Bayern now. I mean, I say Bayern, Barcelona.
That guy is balling like that guy is.
They're gonna do it, but
that guy is giving Messi.
If they don't manage that well, it can be long. Same thing with Endrick. What Endrick was even doing.
Who does Endrick play for?
It's a Brazilian team.
No, but who does he sign for?
Real Madrid.
Okay.
Damn it, that guy. I won't
Is he
lie.
a striker?
Yes, so.
Oh boy.
Baba, there was a clip of him here. He got. I've been trying to replicate the same thing and I can't get it in my head. The ball came in here. Yeah. This guy fake shotted it with his knee. You know when you're doing keep it up his here and you smacked your knee to knock it down. He fake shot it with his knee, took it in left foot, strike into the bottom left hand corner of the goal. Demi, I'm telling you, when I've said I've been trying to get the same flick, that same setup, and I can't for the life of me get it.
Those Brazilians, you know the funny thing is, those Brazilians, I don't think some of us realize that there's probably like hundreds of more of them out there.
By far,
it's just by luck.
Football is mainly, but football is unfair. Football is actually very unfair.
Somebody, I said, and I'll never forget. I said, football. Out of all the interviews you're ever going to do in your life, the hardest interview you're ever going to do in your life is to become a footballer.
Well, in what sense?
Because it's there's a lot
interview or like what do you mean?
When I say interview, I don't mean like an actual interview. When I'm saying interview, it's like it's the hardest thing you can ever. It's the hardest job you're ever going to apply for.
Oh yeah.
Because you could have all the experience, you could be good enough, but
you'll fall short.
You're not good. It's just that this person likes something about this person that they don't like.
Man, it's just football by there's just the sheer numbers. Millions of people are playing it. It's very hard to make it professionally.
Who is like we're talking about Jet Spence. Jet Spence before he went to Tottenham had player of the season, young player of the season, and player of the season. 3 championship. That's in championship at age 21. that should automatically be getting used to start, in my opinion. Realistically.
He was bought under Conte, wasn't he?
Yeah. And
But
I think
Conte
that was
kept
the
using-
biggest problem.
Conte kept using Emerson.
Matt Doherty and Emerson Royal.
He should stone him.
I'm telling you, people, yeah, if Despen stays Tottenham have made the biggest mistake ever. That guy is too good. That guy fits into Postecoglou's thing so perfectly. But again, it's like look at Ndombele. Apparently, this player have attitude problems. Ndombele, bro.
I don't trust her until very much. I'd like to see it, especially when it comes to specific type of players here. Because do you ever notice when it comes to media, when it comes to certain, like, for example, like especially when you see with black players, like there's this idea where 9 times out of 10 when they're saying, oh, things aren't going well or you can't see it, it's always leads back to some idea of
but Ndombele,
those type in the belly. That one
I can attest that one. I think that one we're kind of
we can admit that one, but it can't be all the black players that have attitude problems. Cause that's
some of them just have a big personality though.
Like it's one thing. Okay, big personality. That one is not bad. But attitude problems for every. Come on,
are you saying that Spence maybe just Tottenham isn't the right club for him?
I think he was confident because you get a bit of confidence when you have.
They got promoted. Nottingham got promoted
as well. Like, come on.
I think you should have said Nottingham Forest. Like that guy like is scary. Like
you don't know until
have you seen him play football before? I remember when he pocketed Martinelli. Then he was like
when he was at Nottingham.
He was pocketing players left, right, and center, and I'm like, how is someone like you so good, but just like what is going on? Like something has to be going on at home or somewhere.
Very easy
because you remember how much I was craving this guy. Yeah. Everybody wanted this guy because we all seen what he can do. We all know how good he was. I don't know what happened. I think right now, if they brought him back with Brennan Johnson, I think he will flourish. I think
Brennan Johnson on the right, is it?
Brennan Johnson is on. They all kind of
like twinkle.
They all kind of mess around that Tottenham team, but I still have big hope for him. I know he's injured at Leeds right now, and I don't know. He's the one player I'm just hoping breaks through Tottenham. Like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I've even wished that they just recalled him on loan because someone was injured.
Because you have what? When he comes back, you're gonna have 3 right.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Emerson, Pedro,
and the other guy.
And Pedro, is it Pedro?
Pedro is playing too good now as well.
He's playing very, very.
Even Emerson Royal, I didn't know.
I didn't notice how young Pedro Porro was.
How much is he? 22 or something?
22, 23.
What?
Yeah, he's
he used to be a C, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, sound on my guys. You don't understand how much stress I am under right now with Tottenham, Villa, and City, with no Romero and possibly no Van de Ven.
I think De Bruyne is back.
I know James Maddison.
I think De Bruyne is back as well.
Shut your mouth.
I think he might be back.
You're opening your mouth too much. I beg, I have no time to listen to you today. Anyways, guys, let's talk about one thing. Everton's 10-point deduction.
I told you how I feel about this yesterday.
Tell people how you feel. Because not me, I have to tell how you feel.
Listen, the same. The way I think about it is just at the end of the day, it's just posturing from the Prem. It's just posturing at the end of the day. The financial fair play, there's no point in it if it's not going to apply to everybody. And at the same time as well, I also think like the outrage of it, in my opinion, doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, big clubs, it's the same thing even in normal, outside of football, in normal life. Wealthy individuals or wealthy people or just big people in general, who have anything to them, the rules is different set of rules, like. And I don't know why we're acting like it's just very unfair or something. Well, it is unfair, but I don't understand why that's not the status quo.
Now, this way you're wrong. Everything's thing is not to do with FFP. People need to stop.
It's not FFP.
So I'll read out what it is to you. And let me explain. In the Premier League, apparently you're only allowed to lose a certain amount of money over a 3-year period. Okay. I think it's like 105 million. I think obviously they took COVID into account, but whatever way they did the calculations, it is what it is. Everton lost 124 million. So that means Everton weren't compliant with the Premier League standards. Now, Everton blamed Tottenham in this whole thing as well.
How?
Because they said the valuation of...
Dele Alli, is it?
No, not Dele Alli. The other guy, Richarlison. They valued him at 80 million. But Tottenham only... Because when Tottenham bought Richarlison, I think somehow, some way, Daniel Levy got word that Everton are in trouble because of money-wise. So what did he do? I'll take your best player for 60 million. So partially in that they said they blamed Daniel Levy because he said he knew what we were going through, and apparently they needed just 60 million at that time to fix their problem.
Chat.
As I say, the biggest crook in football is Daniel Levy, and I know everybody might hate him, but now he's my crook. Daniel Levy is my crook.
Actually, do you think Milan? Do you think they knew about Tonali's betting problems?
Everybody knows about it. You see this bull, even Newcastle knew about it. They just thought that he wouldn't get in trouble.
Yeah, of course.
That's it. Even Ivan Tony's one, I don't think Brentford knew.
I don't think they did either.
Brentford, but that one, those Italians, you forget to what Juventus were doing.
I swear.
Bro, they all know what they're doing. Don't mind them.
Who was it that snitched again on Tonali? What's the name of the guy? The guy was singing. He's for Juventus.
Fagulolo.
Yeah.
He got banned too.
Yeah, I swear.
You know what's crazy about that? He got banned and then they gave him new contract to Juventus.
Yeah, Juventus are really a funny team that I see.
They are fraudulent team.
But yeah, I kind of feel sorry for Everton because apparently, like, they told, obviously.
I seen that they reported it.
They lost.
They tried to involve the Prem in it, and then the Prem said, "Yeah, boom."
Okay, you can. But now I think what the Premier League have done, which is very crazy, is that they've basically made an example of Everton. But the problem now is with the way the Premier League is being as well with refereeing, they're gonna have to make examples of everybody because I'm so sorry. United got fined for something to do with FFP or something to do with sustainability. It wasn't a lot, but I remember it was like a couple 100,000 they got fined. You man,
we got the 2 years.
Transfer ban.
But the people said, why didn't they just get 2-year transfer ban, or why didn't they just get transfer? They should have. You man are in big trouble. I feel like there's still so many hidden eggs they haven't found in Chelsea.
I don't think they can do that though.
With Chelsea.
I don't think they'll be able to.
I don't think they'll be able to track back the accounts because Roman Abramovich is not there anymore.
Yeah, but you keep saying it's not. You have to take Roman Abramovich out of this. If Chelsea are doing something, it's under Chelsea's name, regardless of what it was done before. It was still Chelsea FC.
Well, that's depending if it's on the books, though.
They trust me. That's why they have forensic accountants out there.
Yeah,
that's why they pay people the big.
Sure, isn't it not like you were saying in terms of they were paying agents and
agents are then like cars.
How can you pay somebody that just knows Antonio Conte 10 million? Like, that one is a crook as well.
Like there's always so much like I think there's. I swear.
What did he say?
He said I miss my crook. Man, I think I remember every club top 6. Anyways, you need your own crook. I need to love him.
Our crook is Daniel Levy because that man, he will not before you squeeze money out of him.
You go try.
It's long.
Name me another man that will sell Harry Kane for 100 and something plus million. A 30-year-old.
I can't.
No, there's managers. There's absolute managers.
That will sell. Okay,
because Harry Kane is a baller. Let's.
Okay. But what other player you're gonna buy for 100 million?
At his age,
with 1 year left on his contract.
No. What other player are you going to buy for 100 million at the age of 30 right now, or 31? I think he is.
He was 29, right? And
when he went, he's 30.
He's 30. Yeah. 30 with 1 year left on his contract, and he got 100
mil.
Wait,
my United will give that sort of player away for free.
Is there even any strikers like towards the same age as Harry Kane that's like Harry Kane right now?
No. So have you just proven my point?
No, I'm actually trying.
That's
it. But I'm just in general. That's that experience, that accomplished as a player. Anything is there? I think that's why I said that if it was any other like owner, they wouldn't sell him at that same price because that type of player you can't get him.
You wouldn't sell him at that price.
At least
you don't have the brain power.
I would hope we are not that incompetent that we would not sell him at minimum 100 million.
You bought Paul Pogba for 100 million. You had all the chance to sell that. You could have even said to him, brother, you're accepting this money, you are going to go, whether you like it or not. But last year, you give him back to the team that you bought it for 100 million for free.
It's not shameful.
Bro, I know you like calling yourself shameless, but that's shameful.
I know disappointed.
Bro, you see that, what's this one called again? The James fella. Dan James. You bought him for one fuck off price. You sold him to leave. You sold him to leave for dead cheap. Who was the they buy again? No, that other one.
The players that bought
Brandon. Is it Brandon Williams?
Yes.
Who did you sell him to?
It's Norwich.
He's still there.
He's in Norwich now. United keep buying. I
They
don't
buy
know.
By the way,
players at
by
big
the way,
prices
was
and sell
from academy.
Yeah, but how you selling your academies for players for that? Like they're cheap.
I don't know. And
Do you
that's
see
it.
what we sold at Academy for?
But I don't, wait, that's this, which is actually very good because we're now segueing into Manchester United. Let me before we continue, I have some few words to say in regards to it. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. That's what I just said. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I have to give my apologies. I wasn't familiar with your game because
What did you?
From what the remember how I was complaining. I think it was in the first episode.
Yeah.
That we had no structure, boom, 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 or even this. I was loose. My head was hot for no reason. Shoma Paul Mitchell, like Paul Mitchell, the
Tottenham boy.
Director.
yeah,
Tottenham boy.
Southampton, Tottenham, Monaco, very very experienced type of guy. There was a deal. He already, Sir Jim Ratcliffe already has like the team that's gonna bring in terms of the structure when he comes in to own. Yeah. So it's him. Right now, there's a lot of rumors with him and the director of football in what's the name of this guy? Crystal Palace. There's that guy that's up for the job, and John.
I heard they said Maldini.
Actually, I was going to say that Maldini.
I said Maldini's the CEO.
Maldini, him, and then the one to head it all is your man for Juventus, the one that brought and PSG.
You want to bring crooks in?
No, like he said, we all need our crooks. His name is John Klump Blanc. I forgot, but he used to.
Jean Klump Blanc. He played. That's PSG.
Oh, John Klump Blanc.
He was PSG and Juventus. He got Juventus out of the Wahala. At the same time, he also made PSG as big a marketing brand as he did. So with that type of team, with that system, just even with Paul Mitchell, Oga President.
I said the only person that might not need to get right now is that former Spurs scout.
With Paul Mitchell as well.
No,
that one.
Leonardo Gabardini, whatever his name is.
Whatever his name is, sorry, actually, that's not even nice. But
I actually don't know his name, but I know his name
being
is something Gabardini or something.
Even me as well, knowing Paul Mitchell already, that one, I don't understand. I don't think you can understand how happy, because one of the players that the guy that was actually over it, I believe, is John Morto. He's fired. He's getting fired. Richard Arnold as well.
He's fired already.
He's fired. He's gone by the end of this year. So what effectively that I was shouting about structure and retete. Effectively, the guy.
Maybe he watched the podcast and heard you sound.
Maybe if that's the case,
again, maybe he saw Sammy paid.
Okay, that's why I said I have to give my apologies. I wasn't familiar with your game. That being what I actually very much would like to see how we look like in the next 5 years. I'm actually looking forward to see how we look like in the next 5 years now.
Me too. I'm looking forward.
Without
because now once they get this backroom stuff done, they have that Jimmy. I'll call him Jimmy now. So Jimmy, when he comes in now, they have no excuse if they lose.
I swear.
Okay.
You actually have no excuse.
If we lose.
5 years. You said 5 years. So if we come back here in 5 years.
Okay, that's
and if nothing has changed, I'm gonna run it back.
By God's
you will show
you will not. But I'm just letting you know that you will not win the Premier League in the next 5 years.
By God's grace, we're all in our own. We're doing well by flourishing in life. Podcast, even if the podcast as well flourish as well by God's grace and things of that nature. I just if 5 years. What's today's dates?
5 years. I promise you, in 5 years, if Spurs will win the Premier League before United.
19. Okay.
I put a K on it.
I promise you.
You put a K on it.
I put a K on it.
If we do
in
not
5 years, Spurs will win the Premier League.
If we do not come and succeed, or we do not do well like the way I'm thinking we do, and you will have to use the power of the police to collect me to come and record their podcast that day. I promise you will not catch me.
As long as
this guy don't hear me say I said I put a K down. Spurs will win the Premier League.
That's good for you. I'm not.
I'm
not putting 1K.
As long as Pep is still at City, realistically,
I won't be surprised if Pep goes to Spurs one day.
For why?
Because see, that is stupid. Like, what you want about?
Where did that come from?
Did you just hear what you just said?
Did you actually
just hear what you just said?
Because you have to let me finish what I want to say.
Okay.
Mourinho had tried to do something and it didn't work.
Okay.
And I said this what they have. I said Pep has to. I goes for Pep to be the best manager in the world. Maybe it's not Spurs. I'm just talking. Maybe I'm just talking. I'm happy with my post-calculate. For Pep to prove to me he's the best manager in the world, he has to go to a team that doesn't have money and build that team to be a successful team. Not that they don't have money, but they don't have city money.
That point that you're making here, my argument for that would be kind of like, I understand where you're coming from. To bring nothing to something is one of a very.
Do you think?
difficult
Okay,
thing.
so my question is,
But to bring something that's already there into something greater, like to bring great into excellence, I argue that is harder to do than to bring nothing to something.
no way.
You can argue that.
Yeah.
You can argue that.
No way.
Which out of all the managers, which manager do you know that? See, even the Barcelona team with Xavi and Iniesta and them, because
Listen to the people that he's naming.
Wait, hold on.
Stop just naming Xavi and Iniesta. They still have the defense and the goalkeeper. Keep naming them as well.
will you let me land? You guys,
Victor Valdez.
you guys are like
And
Storm
Havertz.
Derby. You're just disturbing my plane.
PK.
Okay, let's finish.
Storm Derby, you're just disturbing my plane ride. I want to land. Okay. As Barcelona being what it is here, look how long it took Pep to even be able to win that treble with that squad. That squad that we can say is top 3. Can we not say that squad is a top 3?
Can I ask you a question? What year did Alex Ferguson get to Man United? Do you know? What year was he at Man United?
That was BC. I don't know when he
Guys, see.
Was it like 1990? Was it not 1995, 96?
Okay, so he won the treble when?
I think it was 1999, 2000 or something.
Okay. So then my question to you isn't like he won a treble in like less than 4 years? Was it not 4 years? He's been at City for 4 years. 6 years now.
Yeah.
6 years.
He's
So-
been a safe. Has he not been a safe?
He's been C for time now.
For a
time
good
now.
bit. For a good
So
bit.
if he won the treble in 4 years, which
He won it. It took longer. It didn't take 4 years. It took longer.
Rudy was still playing when he was manager.
Yeah, it's been like Pep came in like what 2014.
Maybe it might be
2015?
eight to 9 years.
It's been a while. That means it's nearly a decade.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah.
Been a while, yeah.
Jesus Christ, you have grown. Oh, yeah.
Pep,
Jesus.
Headbanger.
You know, I remember the first time Pep came to play that football in the Premier League and everybody terrorized him.
My
He was
Yeah.
getting beaten week in, week out. He was getting flogged. And then the second season, fucking hell. It's like the guy just said, oh yeah, we'll talk on the time to cook.
Because you have to take time to adjust, innit?
You know.
So there's even a time that City team were playing vertical football. That when they had David Silva, Leroy Sané, I think even Yaya was even kicking it there. Aguero, Fernandinho. They were scary then, no.
But City as well. Let's
What
talk
could-
about City
before?
for a minute. They could be in very big trouble, guys, as well.
1,000 or something. Isn't it?
They will
115
not. They
charges.
cannot
Was it
touch it.
115?
They will not. They won't touch City.
But if City and Chelsea got relegated, man, that'd be crazy.
I bet you it's only going to be a fine. I can almost bet money that will be a fine.
Again, you have to differentiate FFP to the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. FFP has nothing to do with that.
With cities,
No, FFP is combined with everything, with profit and sustainability, and FFP. Because if City weren't declaring the right profits to the Premier League, that means they are not compliant and basically their books are wrong.
yeah.
So let's say, for example, now City apparently had record-breaking revenue. Did you see that was like 712 million? I'm not messing. 712 million. Because I think we all keep forgetting. For every match, for every sponsorship, for every cup you win, for every stage you're getting in these cups, and for every what you think Premier League, you get a lot of money.
Yeah, money, yeah.
Like the Champions League especially. These man won Champions League, they won FA Cup, they won Premier League.
Premier League. Yeah, I think they
They
pretty
had
much
to
won
rack.
all the cups
They
that win.
respectively had to rack a lot of money. Let's not forget about TV rights too. There's a lot of money in TV rights to be broadcasting a team's match.
Wait, hold on. Have they really breached like that then?
That's what I've been telling everybody. I said everybody keeps forgetting. City are winning and finishing in top 4 and going far in Champions League. All these cups, they are making money. Fair enough. Now the sponsorships might just be a little box somewhere in Saudi Arabia or Dubai, wherever it is, and it might just say whatever the sponsor is, and there's nobody in there half the time. But shit, hell, if someone's throwing 200 million to them, I don't think we should read. I think you know what it is. Yeah, I get where the Premier League come at times, but I feel like there's certain things that just none of their business. Personally,
None of the business.
yeah. Why am I wrong? Like, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of football teams out there who have the money to invest in their club, but they just can't because
The revenue.
they can't because realistically because of revenue. Now everybody might say, "Oh, everything has to be fair." At the end of the day, They're already corrupt. So let them be corrupt as the way they are. Look,
Let them continue.
let them continue.
I agree because, like, I'll say it to you, football is unfair. Inherently,
It's unfair.
it is
Unfortunately,
it's relying on
let's
luck.
be-
A good amount of it is luck.
Everton are not going to get relegated.
That's the thing. Everything.
they're gonna
I
say-
trust Shonda.
You know
I
why
trust
everyone
on Dice
get
very
it?
much.
If they gave him this 12-point ban, if they gave him this 12 points like in March or February, I'll be like,
Headbanger. That would be headbanger.
Well,
That
now
would be headbanger.
4 points, and even if he wins the next match, you can
Guess
out
who's even
relegation
playing next
zone.
time?
But apparently they want to give him another 9.
That is what I love.
Apparently they want to give him another 9. I don't know.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
Apparently they want to give him another 9 points
they'll be
deduction.
on minus something then.
Then guess who is Everton is even playing for now that they're charged and angry and the decision they want to go, and now they're going to be fighting for their life. No, guess.
Oh my United. Oh nah.
This
And then
is
injured.
No, my Onana.
Oh,
My Onana, not that Onana. My Onana.
What do you mean, you're another?
That Everton Onana. I love the
That
way
guy
I love
is
the way he plays football.
unbelievable.
I loved he's small boy reminds me of
What's the name of that centre back that I thought was that?
Tarkovsky.
No, Brad.
Brad White.
I thought I won't lie when I was saying Brad White. I thought it was the guy that.
But sorry, what were you saying about how United are gonna get transparent everything? Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, you say you before we even get to that one. But I don't know why you tried to sneak that one in there.
I was thinking, I didn't even come that first, you
You tried
know.
to sneak that one in there. Onana actually, I think Onana will actually be also pretty good for
I think he's
Tottenham.
gonna be back though.
But I want us to get what's it called again? Bright water.
Brad White.
Bright. I thought the guy was the Barcelona guy that wanted Messi's.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, who the hell is it? But
The guy
From what I've been seeing,
he's good, man.
is this? It's
He's
pretty.
very good.
But the thing is, like, people disagree with me, but I think Sanjay has changed his football a tiny bit.
In what sense?
I think he's not playing such like
Route one football.
Yeah, he's like he's actually trying to play football.
Yeah.
Because that people, I think they're not doing the best, but the midfield isn't that bad. Everything's midfield.
Decore,
Onana, and the PSG guy was a PSG.
they're just on the game.
It's okay. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if
That's
Pickford is
midfield.
on his day, no one's getting past him.
They have James Garner as well.
Oh, that's a French midfielder.
Pickford on his day.
No one's getting
no one gets past him. I know he doesn't always have his day. But
That midfield is League One. That's League
But
One.
you need to
midfield.
understand their attack as well. They have Jack Harrison. They have what's his
yeah.
name? Dwight McGill.
and this guy Beto.
Beto, Calvert-Lewin, and Danjuma. You need to understand.
They can actually play Route 1 football at its highest because that ball is sticking with Beto.
This Everton's team in general, they're actually not.
It's
that
not bad. It's actually not a bad team. I don't think they should be
I
lower half.
think Everton's team on paper is probably better than United.
What
Okay, now that's just brazy to say. Don't ever say something like that again.
I just want to piss us off.
That's the craziest thing.
It's just funny.
Move your head in a bit, man. Don't ever say something like that again. As much as I hate, as much as I hate United, as much as they piss me off.
He's trying to violate.
You're just violating now. That's just too much. That is just too much. Nah, go to bed. Nah. But no, guys, the Premier League is. Do you guys not hate international break?
Yes.
I think it's the biggest waste of bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
I think they need to stop it.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, just play the matches the 2 weeks after they finish playing football. Whatever you need to do.
They will. Football players themselves will come and rush you. If you
No, listen to me. I think there needs to be a structure. Look at Germany. Germany don't play football for the next 2 weeks during Christmas. There's no winter football. So I think there needs to be a structure in the Premier League. It needs to be like a precedent that, okay, we understand you have to play a lot of football matches. But when football is finished, the 2 weeks after, or 2 or 3 weeks after, go do your football match. But then, for 1 month or 1 month and a half, there should be no football club should be allowed to be open. No first team footballer should be allowed to play football for 1.5 months.
I agree with that.
Because if you look at it now, we're here saying people are playing 65, 60 games.
70 games now, yeah.
I remember when I was playing football before I broke my jaw, I was playing for the A team, B team, and IC team in the college. My body was tired. This is not even me playing professional football. I remember when I used to play football for my old team back when I was a bit younger. I'll play for the first team sometimes, and I'll play for my own team. My body was in pain. So I can imagine these men, and I'm not even professional football. I have to train every day. I was only training twice a week. I'm playing a match on a Saturday, and I play a match Saturday and a Sunday. And then the pain, and I think of these men are playing What's it? So remember what was it? Remember United played, was it Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday or Sunday? And there was like big murder. So I think what should happen is from when the Premier League starts in August. So from August to the Premier League finishes in May. Then you have the two finals. You have the FA Cup final and Champions League final, which is around.
And Carabao Cup as well.
And Carabao Cup is in January.
Yeah, it's early. Yeah, it's early.
And then you have you have May, and so May and June, they should just play all their international football. Then when they finish till about 2 weeks, because obviously I know there's preseason, so there should be a month that footballers aren't like. It should just be a non-negotiable. I don't care if you need to get ready for the season or not. If these men want to do their training outside of football in ground, that is their own business. But as for, they should just be allowed to rest.
Yeah.
Because it's getting to the point now you're hearing players that I'm only getting 2 weeks holiday. Yeah. Fair enough, I know you're getting hundreds and thousands of pounds a week. That's cool. But at the end of the day, I know I used to always argue and saying, "Oh, shut up! You're getting a lot of money." But at the end of the day, I have to remember these people. Yes, they might be fitter than me. They might be stronger than me. But at the end of the day, they're still human beings. Their body will give up. You know, there's Reece James now that people were complaining about him that he pulled out the English squad because he wants to recover. And I've seen people complaining like, "Who is he? He could play this." I goes, "Yeah, but." That was then. I know that there's like they said Michael Owen came back from Real Madrid to Newcastle to play for England. You know that thing when Ting broke his toe, David Beckham. I goes, yeah, but they weren't playing football at a time where
there was such match congestion.
Yeah. They like people are playing 3 matches a week.
Like
they like look at this. Some of them are coming back from international break to come and play again on Manchester. That City and Liverpool game, I don't even think it's going to be as good as we think it's going to be because. Gonna be tired.
The quality is we're going to see a big quality drop because of that.
No,
that nearly all them C players that went to international break are injured.
Don't players injured. I actually tried the rubbish last season. Let's not forget, Saka was magically injured.
None of them are injured, man.
Like we know they're not injured.
City and Liverpool are in the league, man. Pep just wants them players back. The City want to destroy Liverpool. Then they can take.
Oh, I know that. I was about to. Sorry,
that reminds me. This is a little bit of a side tangent here, but. A couple of men are slaying. I've been seeing it. That a couple of men have been slaying Haaland because on an international level, he hasn't been carrying his teams to any Euros like how Zlatan or Lewandowski has been. We're doing it with Poland, I think. But my argument.
Sorry, say what you want to say.
A couple of men have been slaying like on Haaland's team because he hasn't been carrying his country to like major tournaments or competitions nationally, like how Lewandowski or. What Zlatan Ibrahimovic were doing.
Yeah,
I just wanted to see like your opinion on it on that one as well.
I think Zlatan is from
Sweden.
Sweden actually had an okay team. Yeah, let's not forget.
That's what I was thinking.
And so did Poland.
Yeah,
Poland.
They had
Podolski. They had all the Dolskis. They had all Dolskis. I'm pretty sure they had a good keeper.
Schlesny.
And oh my God, these people are not coming to my head. Matty Cash is now playing for.
Back then, with Lewandowski.
Who was the guy that played for Borussia Dortmund? Right back. Wasn't he a Portuguese? I mean, not Poland.
You are drunk.
There's Blaszczykowski.
But the Blaszczykowski him as well. Man, there's actually a few okay players. Like, you know, it's not like they were a shit team. Yeah, but Norway.
Odegaard, Poulsen.
Are we talking about Norway?
Poulsen plays for Denmark, bro.
I've confused Denmark and Norway.
Yeah, Norway only really have.
Norway don't have anything back.
Norway only really have. Norway
have that Burge guy from Burnley.
Yeah, we can't. No one play. Norway only have Haaland and Odegaard. Odegaard was playing for that.
No, Odegaard is Dutch.
Odegaard plays for Norway.
Yeah.
Odegaard was playing for that team. We forget since he was 16.
God,
they are terrible, man.
I'm mistaking flags today.
Yeah, people need to. You can't compare. Like this is. You can't say Haaland is going to carry this man. As good as Haaland is, and I know people, I might have said something about Haaland the other day and all this. Haaland still needs someone to assist him. Haaland still needs that Kevin De Bruyne to always passing the ball. That's why I always say Harry Kane's the best, because Harry Kane doesn't need all these niggas.
You know what, he doesn't. When Haaland is now in the same age group Twilight as Harry Kane,
hear me out.
We will see.
Hear me out. If Haaland now starts doing Harry Kane things and scoring 50 goals a season, then oh my God, my argument is so down the drain. Because nigga with that pace, that strength, and scoring goals, that height, and scoring goals like that, and he's going to be assistant as well. I'm so sorry, Demi. and he doesn't even need to. Well, with that pace,
Yes.
that pace. You know what I hate as well? Yeah, I see Arsenal supporters and they are pissing me off
About who?
with this whole Saliba and Haaland thing every day.
What do you mean?
Like they always say, oh, they always someone made this complication of all the players that Haaland has got past except Saliba. I'm like, you people do realize.
Didn't he not score in that match too?
You people do realize. I don't know if he did.
But this year.
Wait, Arsenal played.
Last year. When
Last year, City bet Arsenal all times.
and hadn't scored in those games.
He probably did. But the thing is that
Saliba
it's like
wasn't
you can keep doing this whole Saliba thing. But like, brother, the day you catch Haaland on a bad day and he's pissed, Saliba is gonna put Saliba on his ass.
When he,
Do you think they're overgassing
hairband.
Saliba? Huh? Do you think they're overgassing him?
Arsenal fans are.
Do you think Arsenal fans are overgassing their players way too much?
No, I think
Yes.
they are just doing what normal fans do and
Yeah,
supporting.
I-
and
I
backing
okay,
the
Sam.
But when you're gassing up your
Sam.
players, you have to use your sense.
I the only player I can ever really gas up from Tottenham
Kane.
is Kane.
I also say Son as well.
So their son as well. Even as good as James Maddison is, he's still no Kevin De Bruyne, in my opinion.
He's still top three.
He's
though.
still
Ironically
top three.
enough, He's still top three.
Maybe two.
That means he's still in the same
Wait, you said
category.
what?
He's top three. He's still
Top-
like
top
if you-
three,
if you check
top
the
three.
statistic as well. He's in
Come
top
on.
three.
Top 3 tens.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the Prem.
Oh.
In the Prems.
Yeah, what is your top three?
I thought you said top 3 players. I was like, hey. it's
Yeah,
okay.
okay, that is just me doing too much. You know, I support Ajax now, so like at the end of the day,
Anyway, it
Where
goes.
Ajax in the league, Sha?
I was it.
Banger.
I didn't tell you.
Dammy was saying. Because was telling us.
Oh yeah, I was telling you this before. I actually
No, my cousin was telling me because he supports Ajax, man.
they're doing so
They're
bad.
about to get they might be close to getting relegated.
They're like.
No, but they're fine relegation now. I think they're
They
talking about.
won one game, like,
Yeah, that's
don't
why I
sack
tell
their manager.
you. They need to get Ten Hag back, man.
Loki.
Yeah,
I
I know
will.
what Graham Potter should
I
go to
will-
United.
I think Graham Potter should go to Ajax.
I want him at Ajax. Let's see him.
I think that's the type of football team for
Because
Graham Potter.
he does good with like all these young
He's-
players, like
yeah.
developing them. He's
And that's
like-
Ajax's philosophy.
And
football.
Ajax as well. They have the structure that would actually allow him to flourish, like in Brighton. I think that's the only other club that I think have a very good like system in
I
play
think
like that. When a
Ajax
manager can
or
just come in,
United, I think Graham Potter should go to
he
United.
should stay. Away
No,
from
yeah,
United.
you say that now, yeah, but
You couldn't handle Chelsea.
oh
you
God,
born at United.
who's gonna handle? You have the problem with Graham Potter is Graham Potter isn't a manager that gets money like that. Sam, when you have to put in someone that's used to that type of money, that used to getting all these big names, and I know you people hate saying it, but you have to get a manager in that type of club. He has to have some respect. Like Graham Potter is not gonna get respect by then Chelsea. Like who the fuck is Graham Potter? Listen to the name. I'm so sorry.
United.
Yes, he will, because
There's big
and
players
unfortunately,
that
United.
Who do you have?
No, name your big players.
Sterling,
Okay.
All that players that
Silva,
Okay.
Chilwell, Reece James.
they're big players. Sam, they're big players.
Big players in what? What have they won? No. Name that. Because Sterling are here. Thiago Silva are here.
Ale, Champions
and,
League, Champions League.
Ayoko.
They've been in the
Wait.
finals of Carabao Cup and FA Cup.
Ayoko.
Sam,
Wait, the one.
did you say
because
one
the
Champions League?
One.
Okay, how many Champions League did Bruno win?
Wait, so.
What about Rashford?
because he
Listen,
wait. So no. Tell me, because you know what he did.
How many
No,
Champions
tell me.
League are you
Tell me. You see
Listen to
what
what
he
he
did.
just said.
Tell me, you know what he did.
Speaking
Tell me, you know what he
of Chelsea that
did.
they
Tell
don't
me,
like
you
him.
know what he did.
What
yeah?
did he do?
You know what he
Actually.
did? He purposely said those names because he avoided who? He avoided Varane. He avoided Casemiro. Why? Because both of them are 5 times champions, league winners.
Yeah, okay.
Apart from them, who?
Apart from them, who? We have those two. We have.
What have you won?
George Judy says, when you are telling the truth, you don't need to tell a good. It doesn't need a good
If you're
story.
saying in the story, you don't know what you're
You
talking
don't know.
about.
What does it mean if I'm saying?
Okay, so name your what was it? His big players.
The big players.
The big
Before, because we still had him as well. This is in the tenureship of.
I'm talking about right now.
In the tenureship of Ten
Okay,
Hag.
tenureship of Ten Hag.
We've also had Ronaldo.
Okay.
We've also had De Gea.
Mm-hmm.
Be it as unfortunately as it did end, but we also had
De
him.
Gea. What did De Gea win?
I don't do that.
He won the Prem.
You want
And
Europa League,
and
FA Cup.
and
Carabao Cup.
sorry, why are you saying this?
Because-
as a United fan.
Carabao Cup. You see, sometimes
Because sometimes you are just
other people
talking
will
mad.
not say it.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
You forget De Gea.
Yeah.
You forget De Gea was there when Ferguson was
Man, I
there.
swear.
Oh yeah, he started.
Because I was just like, be careful.
Man.
Who else? De Gea, Ronaldo, Varane, Bruno. Go on.
That's 5, isn't it? You just said it.
De Gea.
Varane.
Casemiro, Bruno.
I will not even put Bruno there. What has he won? Move away from me, my page. What has Bruno done in this lifetime that he has won that compares him to the players that won each other? This guy went to Europa League final, lost.
Tell me, so you put Bruno,
he went to FA Cup final, lost.
You put Chilwell and Rhys James over
They
Bruno.
won the Champions fucking League, man. What you on about?
When you're winning the Champions League against Pep and City, bro.
Do you know who he was marking?
Come on.
Rhys James was marking Raheem Sterling in his good time. And Mahrez.
Wait, are you saying we're crazy?
Hiya Catalan Shabalala. You put those two over Bruno. It's you that skunked. It's you that skunked. Those two injury-prone bastards, you go and put them over Bruno.
Did they win the Champions League?
You have lost the plot.
Did they win the Champions League?
You have lost. That means you're going to still put Havertz.
He won Champions League.
He won Champions League. And he scored the winning goal. And Havertz wasn't even playing bad. Let's not talk. Havertz at Chelsea at a point wasn't playing bad.
Do you know that season that he won the Champions League? Did you see his stats at that season?
Crooks.
Wait, so what is the crook thing I'm trying to say that we're trying to
saying?
What that Havertz?
If you are saying the big personalities, Bruno has no right to have a big personality.
What you mean? That means you will say that Pogba has no right to have a big personality.
He doesn't.
A World Cup winner doesn't have a right to be a big personality. A player of Pogba's standard and caliber, the guy literally played alongside Pirlo.
What he did for United was rubbish.
You're talking about what he did for
Pogba.
As a whole, yes. You're the World Cup.
Listen here.
I agree with you.
Hold on. Listen here.
You know the players that was around him during that World Cup, man. Do you know the players?
That means your argument for Rhys James, Chilwell, and Havertz, if I especially Havertz doesn't land.
Okay, who did they have? We won the Champions League with Timo Werner as our main striker. He had Mbappe and Griezmann. Are you drunk?
Wait. He had an informed Lloris too, bro.
Informed Lloris, Varane. He had Pavard, Hernandez. Are you still talking to me?
Who knocked Argentina in that cup?
France.
Yeah, it was true. I know what is.
When you
wait, hold on. Okay, because I want to really understand what you man are trying to say. That means you man are trying to undermine the class of Pogba right now.
No.
For Rhys James, no. Stand on your fucking business. You are undermining Pogba for Rhys James, Ben Chilwell, Havertz.
Let me ask you a question.
That's what you're doing.
Can I ask you a question? I'm gonna ask you personally a question.
Cool.
If you had a chance to get informed Pogba or informed Rhys James, who are you taking?
Informed Pogba. Ayo, who are you taking?
I'm not gonna cap. I'm taking Rhys James, bro.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I don't pick.
Shedra and
I'm taking Rhys James.
Shedra and Medra can beg you. Read your Bible. And I was saying.
Because I was so shocked I had to exhume Medra.
Do you know what Rhys James has done when he was on it? He pocketed Vinicius Jr., Rafael Leao. Just recently,
Twanzebe pocketed Mbappe. Twanzebe pocketed Mbappe.
Who?
Twanzebe pocketed Mbappe. Go away with that.
What performance? And I'm talking about.
Are you not, wait, when you were talking about France, were you not saying, Mbappe. Twanzebe pocketed Mbappe.
Are you stupid? Are you hearing yourself?
No, but
you say what you just said.
That argument is stupid. That's dumb. Your argument is stupid, man.
How is it stupid? Are you hearing yourself?
Dynamic players, yes. Twanzebe also pocketed Mbappe.
This is so funny, guys.
Does that mean he's the best
good match this whole 5 years.
Okay.
What team is Twanzebe at now?
He's doing well.
Where?
He's doing well.
Where?
He's at
in fact, you don't.
West Ham. No, it's Aston Villa. Sorry.
Aston Villa. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Because he doesn't. Wherever he is, he's not playing.
Thank you. You know what? When you talk with sense.
He's at Aston Villa.
Let me tell you something.
He is at Aston Villa.
But he's not playing.
Is this still not there? Your argument was he wasn't there, but he's saying he's there.
But Rhys James is still playing and he's going
there. What do you mean? So he just came back.
And he's still balling.
Listen. You know who is the most informed winger in the league right now?
Wait. The question you just asked here, was inform Pogba or inform Rhys James, and the very fact that for some reason you are keeping Rhys James in there is ludicrous.
Okay, when Pogba, how would it
pick Rhys James or pick Pogba? What? And that's not an argument.
Okay,
that's not an argument. Okay. In fact, you know what? I stop. I'm not arguing anymore. That's actually disrespectful. I'm actually, as I'm thinking of it, wow.
Wow, I can't believe this. you know when you're a fool, you support United. You know when you're a fool.
Sam, so you're telling me you're taking peak Reece James?
I'm taking
Don't
pick
even
Pogba
say
over
peak
pick
Reece
James.
James, because the guy
That's the argument you just brought. Pick Pogba or pick Reece James. And you're picking Reece James?
Yes!
Wow.
Because you don't know the sentiments I've had in my lifetime.
Oh my lord! You know what? I'm not arguing because that question as well. The more I'm thinking about it, then
But
that's a crazy question.
Listen, you need to understand. You need to understand the sense of competition that we're talking about right now. Actually, you know, I saw something on TikTok that pissed me off. I saw somebody say Rashford is better than Raheem Sterling. Do you, as a United fan, agree with that?
What's Raheem's best season?
I don't know.
Like what was like
City.
like his peak? Like what was like his contributions, everything? What was
Probably
like,
when City lost to Spurs in the Champions League. Let's say that year.
like so? What would be like the? Because Rashford's peak was last season, and Rashford's peak last season effectively was it doesn't matter who you were, you were scared of him. You had to orientate a plan where you had to stop him. It was him. That was the main danger man. Rashford, the tactics for United for a while was United pass the ball to Rashford and let him do his magic.
It's okay, thank you, sir. Rashford
That doesn't defeat the point.
Me?
Yeah.
Peak.
Because you need to understand, Raheem Sterling, right?
Raheem Sterling, bro.
You do know that
Being
Raheem
honest.
Sterling is in the top 3 goal scorers for Pep as a manager.
Because his role changed into that of
Bro, no.
specifically a goal scorer.
I'm
Do you
I'm
know
so
what
sorry,
Raheem
Sam.
Sterling has done?
Sam, I'm so sorry,
like-
Sterling. Come on, let's be honest.
Let's be realistic right now.
Let's be honest.
Sterling is a
Damn,
better.
do you know why this guy is so
Liverpool,
disingenuous?
City, and
Do
Chelsea.
you know why this guy is so disingenuous?
Why?
If you know the way he has cussed out Raheem Sterling since he has entered his club, it is only recently his tune has started to change for it.
Okay, the year before last year, before Rashford did that whole good season,
And
how many United fans wanted him? Said sell him to PSG, get that money. How many?
hold on.
Listen.
No, tell me. This is where I actually get very irritated about this sort of stuff because before one moment here he will insult the intelligence of United fans, and then when it comes to asking him the question, he will wants to go and rely on that same intelligence to make a informed decision. Please pick one, because you can't go and say a group is stupid and then proceed to go and ask them a question, because when you know the answer is going to be stupid from that majority. Please stop that. Pick one.
Did you know what you just said?
No.
You hear yourself.
No, it's no you that not hearing yourself. You cannot expect an informed answer from a group that you have already named as stupid. Because what's the point then?
You're stupid. I just want to hear your answer.
That inherently means that you yourself. Means that you yourself. That means that you yourself. Has he not changed it? He has changed it to. He's changing just. He's trying to shift goalposts.
I'm doing the same thing.
He's trying to shift goalposts.
Wait.
He's trying to. What I'm trying to say is that the question that he decided to go and pose on quote unquote the United fan base. The guy has literally in this podcast. He's literally went to go and say that the United fan base, they are stupid. So if quote unquote they are so and stupid, why would you so far now go to ask them a question when you feel like the answer they're going to give is inadequate because they are quote stupid? Does that not mean that you yourself there you are a fool because you also want to hear a fool's answer? You both of you are is a fool looking at a fool. Please. If you are going to say it, pick one. Pick one.
Are you a fool?
I am not a fool.
Okay, let me ask you. I be a fool. We be fools today. Who is better, Rashford or Sterling?
Pick or no pick?
Pick.
Me personally, yeah.
He's going to say Rashford.
I'm going with Rashford because you yourself here. No, tell me, because this is where we stand strongly, because him when Sterling was having his peak, he wasn't at Chelsea.
No,
he was at City.
Yes.
Eddie is not gonna feel that same impact that he had, or that same chargeness that you feel when when Rashford was doing what he was doing last season. There, tell me. On my life, I thought he was unstoppable, and he was unstoppable. The amount of times he would collect the ball.
You knew anything? Apart from
What?
Cup.
What did you win? Anyways, the amount of times that he collected the ball from just the halfway line and it ended up in something. That same idea of what we classify as elite workout or just special Yeah, where you're literally able to take something and make it out of nothing.
So
That's what we classify.
It's Rashford workers.
Yes, very much so. That's what I believe. Right now, all class people can have off seasons. I beg, man, move.
So does Messi ever have an off season?
So you want to? That's a
Ronaldo
terrible.
have
That's a
Did
terrible.
Ronaldo have an off season?
That's a terrible measure.
Did Harry Kane
That's
have?
a terrible measure.
Tell me one
That
Harry
is
Kane
a-
off season.
that is a-
Does KD?
So we want to compare all of throughout Harry Kane's life. It was when it wasn't.
Harry
like,
Kane,
towards
you know
the
Harry
latter
Kane.
half.
I'm
It
pretty
was
sure
towards
Harry
the
Kane.
It was towards the latter half of his.
You know,
career.
You know,
when you become world class, you stay world class.
You know the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure there was people can correct me if I'm wrong. Kane has scored 20 plus goals for the last 10 years.
Chai, really?
And you're telling me that's...
Check it. I want that though. I want that fact checked.
Okay. I'm just going to check. I'm pretty sure. Kane's goal scoring record per season. Holy shit. Are you sure you still want me to fact check this thing for you?
I because I wanted to hear, because you said it and I was like, I want to hear it.
Okay, so I'm doing this from 2014. 2014, 31, 2016, 28, 2017.
Like goals and assists or just goals?
Goals.
All competitions.
I think this is the Prem.
Okay.
So 2014, maybe it is all competitions.
Yeah, it might be because I would have thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Because if 31 in the Prem at
21 in the
2014,
Prem, that's one of the records, no?
he would have been in Real Madrid by now then.
So I'm just gonna say what it says here, and then I'm gonna try to look. Then I'm gonna try to look for Premier League. So 2014, 31, 2016, 28, 2017, 35, 2018, 41, 2019 season 24, 2020, 24, 2021, 33, 2022, 27, and 2022, 2023, 32, and then 2023, 24, 21 goals.
You say 33, 24.
Yeah, there was a time. There's a
Right
season.
now, he has 21 goals in all competitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He's killing it in the German league. Wait, tell me, how old is Kane now?
Kane is 30.
Oh boy, I might need to revisit my opinion on this boy. But hey, wow.
You see what I say? I tell you,
I might need to revisit my opinion.
HK10, baby. You think I'm just talking shit?
Yes.
Because those
The only reason
those
why
numbers
Kane
are
has
actually
looked so
obscene.
bad, and I'll say this as myself, is because he played at Tottenham. If Tottenham had won the Champions League, you know, I made a very. I don't know if you agree with me on this before we wrap up, boys. I said something, and some people disagree, some people agree with me. I said whoever had won that Champions League that season would have won the Premier League the next season after. The season between Tottenham and Liverpool Champions League final.
When you're in the Champions League final.
Yeah. I said whoever won that Champions League final was winning the Premier League. And Liverpool ended up winning the Premier League.
You had Poch at that time, right?
Yeah.
You thought that Poch was going to win the Premier League the year after.
The year after, yeah. I said whoever won it was going to win.
Where did Tottenham finish the year after?
Tottenham finished...
They were in top four.
Who's our top six?
Jose came in. They did finish in top
Was
four.
Was it not Liverpool?
Liverpool won the
Liverpool,
Prem.
Man City,
Man City.
See.
United and Chelsea, no?
I have to check that one as well.
That was lockdown. That was lockdown.
Yeah, Solskjaer was in there, was third, then
That was
United.
lockdown
Yeah.
period.
No. Because
Solskjaer.
that
That's
couldn't
the
be...
year.
That,
No, it
that
was
can't
the
be
year
lockdown.
before.
The year Liverpool won the
It
Prem.
was the year before the lockdown.
2019, so it would have been 2020, 2021, 2020 / 2021 Premier League table. Spurs, oh shit, Spurs did finish. Oh, I remember that season. No, Spurs finished. This isn't the right season. It's 2019.
That Liverpool
When
It
won.
would have been 2009, 2020, not 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2019.
That was the year before COVID.
Liverpool won the league in COVID period. They lifted the trophy in COVID. Because it was the last game against Chelsea.
It was Liverpool.
City.
It was Liverpool City. It was Liverpool City, Man United, Chelsea, Leicester, and Tottenham. Tottenham finished 6th.
Leicester.
Yeah, because he lost to Leicester on the last day. Innit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what
just
happened.
say.
Or was it that year? No, Thomas Tuchel was our manager the year that Leicester benched him.
Yeah.
No, you know what happened one year? He bets Leicester in the last game. Bale, remember when Bill came on and he scored twice or something?
Yeah, 4-2.
He saved us from getting top 4. The year Thomas Tuchel came in. When we won the Champions League, we would have got top 4 that year. If Spurs didn't beat Leicester. I see Leicester. You see, football is crazy.
You know, before last season, Arsenal haven't finished the top of Tottenham for a very long time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I've never seen
It's been like 8 years. That's why I get so pissed off with them when they try to chat to me. It's like okay, at the end of the day, cool, but you still haven't finished top of us for 8 years.
I remember you asked a question earlier. Do you think Arsenal fans are overrated the team? Yes.
Who?
Like, don't get me wrong, yeah. Arsenal's team, I hate to say this,
Very
Arsenal's
good.
team is good, but they're good. Like,
They're good. Yes.
Sam, okay. If your team is so good, why didn't you win the Prem last year? Because I don't think people understand why they call Arsenal bottle jobs. They broke a record that has never been broken in the history since the Premier League has happened. To be on top for that long and not win the Premier League. They were on top of the Premier League for, was it 80 or 90% of the...
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't think they fathom how deep what happened is. It's like everything, everything was there for you. Everything. Everything was on the plate. It's like, Arsenal, the Premier League is yours. What happened? Who did they bottle it against? Who did they lose against that time? It was when they played City twice. Remember, City had like a fuckload of games in hand. Because I think they went to the FIFA.
They drew to Southampton at home. 3-3.
And then
And
City.
they went down home from there.
Remember even the season as well that they had Champions League in their hands. Remember that season?
Which season?
Remember that they had like was it Champions League in their hands or something? And they and Tottenham were like, it's Conte season when Conte came, and then Spurs bet them 2-0. What's this guy looking for? What time is your train?
That's why I was just.
What time is it at?
Where's my phone, man?
She a real Moikbe. He said, "Where's my phone?" And he has his phone in his hand.
I
Hey!
meant to say, where's my ticket? Sorry. 1 second. We're taking the 548 back.
Hey. Anyway, guys, look, we've enjoyed recording this, and look, again, it's gonna be interesting football now, because I think we're going to a period now where everybody's having their injuries. Everybody's now facing the problems. Everybody look, I'm a Spurs supporter. Spurs are finally realizing that, holy shit. I just looked at goals for and goals against for City that season. Liverpool won the league. 102 goals. 4 City. And goals against was 35.
What was Liverpool's?
85 and 33.
What was United's?
66 and 36.
With Solskjaer? Yes.
I think it was that season that Liverpool nearly went to Midfield. No?
It's crazy to think, because City won their last one. The Premier League is a funny league, man.
That's why it's the best league in the world, man.
No, it's just gonna be interesting to see now, because obviously we have injuries. You are starting to have no excuse anymore, because your injuries are coming back.
Injuries are coming back, yeah.
You have a mad injury list. We've lost our 4 best players.
I don't want to hear it. I mean, sorry.
From who?
From anyone about injuries. Chelsea had one of the worst injury records last year.
We were last year or this season, Seth?
Last year and this season. You remember the start? Remember we were saying that at the start?
Yeah.
Chelsea had like a full 11 of people injured at the start this year.
This season,
last year
Chelsea was number 1.
What did he say? Wait, what did he say again?
He said this last year and this year.
No, what did he say? He said that we can't use injuries as excuses. So, if any Chelsea player gets injured and you open your mouth once and say that I word, I will throw water in your face.
You guys now.
No, that's what I'm saying. I will not use the excuse. So
You guys now, right?
Why have you grouped me into this?
You guys now play the same. You play the same football you've been playing now. Who are you playing next? Aston Villa,
Yeah.
Beat them. You try your best.
who are you playing next?
Newcastle away.
And who are you playing after that?
It's just home away.
Away. No, I played Newcastle back to back, Carabao Cup and normal, and then I take it stand. To be honest, Newcastle away is one of the hardest fixtures in the league. Let's not kid ourselves.
You know what's crazy, yeah?
I think Luke Shaw is back that game as well.
You know what's so funny, yeah? You know the way everybody was saying this is going to be Chelsea's nightmare 5 games. I promise you, Chelsea will probably do really good on this run, but it's the next 5 games they'll fuck up.
They will do rubbish against
They will do rubbish.
That's the thing about those man.
They will go.
Did you see that? It was Arsenal, Brentford, City,
Tottenham,
and what? We have Newcastle and then United. You're telling me that we bet Tottenham and we drew to Arsenal C. If you told me that at the end of last season, you know I would have slapped you.
Anyways, guys, look, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and look, the boys will be back in 2 weeks again, and Jesus Christ, we'll see what happens the next.
Then we still need to slap a name on the thing. I was talking about it earlier. We actually don't know the name.
You said we have to come up with a new name now because this food is here.
Chuse.
What do you mean is this fool? Waka for you?
Because you're what Chelsea, you're a fool. Waka for who is waka for you? This guy is thinking when the Otitimori. When your head is in correction mode, then you come. Anyways, guys, look, hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Now, anyways, adios amigos.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Slangofol.
She stone you.